Hello. The UK government has announced proposals to speed up home buying and cut some of the stress out of conveyancing. Buying investment property can be quicker, and I explain later. But right now, it takes around 3 months to complete a purchase of a home for own use, with some sales taking 5 to 6 months. And that's after the parties have agreed and the offer is accepted. Hi, everyone. I'm Dr. Tariq, or Dr. T, and I've been in the property business for almost 50 years. Here's a bit about me. In the 1980s, whilst working as a junior doctor, my hobby was computers, and I co-founded one of the UK's largest PC manufacturers with over 3,000 staff and brands such as Tiny, Opus, and Time Computers. Computer manufacturing moved to China by early 2000s, and during the past 17 years, I've researched and analysed the UK property market and developed a property business for 100% passive investors that is different to traditional agents and property companies. My children and over 100 staff now run this business, but I still help out with strategy, marketing, and client advice. We've appeared on the BBC's main property show over 7 times, bought, renovated, rented out, and resold almost 3,000 low-cost houses, and we continue to look after these for our investor clients. I'm now retired from my part-time NHS work, but I really enjoy helping people with property investment and making videos like this. Before we dive in, if you find today's information useful, please hit the like button. Drop a comment below letting me know what you'd like us to cover next. And make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss future property tips. It really helps the channel and spreads the word. Let's get back to the video now. And about 1 in 3 sales still falls through. That costs buyers and sellers billions each year and incredible amounts of stress. The government says it wants to change that. So they're proposing 5 main things. Faster transactions. The aim is to cut at least 4 weeks off the average process. Upfront property information. Things like surveys, lease details, searches, and planning history would need to be compiled by the seller and be available before the property is listed, so buyers know what they're getting into. More certainty. They're looking at earlier binding contracts to stop last-minute withdrawals from either party. If you haven't subscribed yet, now's a good time. We publish content every week on UK property investing. Hit the bell and like. It really helps the channel and ensures you're notified when the next video is released. Digitisation of the whole process. This means digital ID checks, digital logbooks for the property, and standard data sharing between estate agents, solicitors, and lenders. And finally, amended professional standards with a code of conduct for agents and tougher requirements for conveyancers. If these proposals go through, it could mean faster sales with lower overall costs and stress. We think costs for sellers may increase a little, and they may put the prices up on their properties, but the transaction costs for buyers may be lower. At present, these things are at just the discussion stage, and it could take a long time before they're implemented. What do you think? Will this actually make home buying easier, or will it just add more red tape and costs for the seller? Let me have your thoughts in the comments. Please watch the message from our sponsor at the end. They sell investment properties only, but they have a system that allows you to buy within 2 weeks of property selection. This is because they contractually guarantee the property and the buying process, enabling things to move a lot faster. Thanks for watching.
If you want to invest in property and get 7% net rent, long-term capital growth, no costs or liabilities ever, do nothing yourself, and be living anywhere in the world, then consider Find UK Property. They provide 100% passive investment solutions for long-term income from freehold properties starting at under 80k. You get a property that is affordable, fully renovated, already rented out, contractually guaranteed, and productive from day one. You become the owner and rent it back to Find UK Property, so that they become your tenants and look after all aspects of the property in a fully compliant way. You never need to deal with tenants, estate agents, or do any property maintenance or repairs, or pay for any costs. Find UK Property look after over 2,500 houses, all of which are sublet to their own tenants. And on average, they get more rent from their tenants than they have to pay the property owners, so that way they can cover all the property costs. Their solutions are great for those wanting to retire on pension-type income or gradually build large property portfolios passively in a tax-efficient manner. Please visit the website at findukproperty.com and speak to a consultant today.